G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through $2 coins again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my $2 collection book here, already partly filled with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. And we only have a few. The gold poppy, the green dove, Flanders Fields, the changeover, Napier Waller's mosaic, the 30th anniversary of Police and Remembrance Day, and the Australian Ambulance Service. We've got a couple of extra green doves that we found along the way, but that's about it. We're still trying to find quite a lot of coins for the Royal Australian Mint collection book. And so as we go through the coins, I'll be unwrapping these Army Guard rolls, searching through, looking for coins issued by the Royal Australian Mint, and also coloured coins issued by the Mint for or in conjunction with Woolworths. And I'll be also looking for low mint coins and coins that were not intended for circulation. Oh, there's our first coloured coin. We have a Henry the Octopus, the purple ring of Henry the Octopus from the 30th anniversary. The Wiggles in 2021. Not a bad looking coin, but we do see a lot of those. They're relatively new, and the mintage, even though it is a little bit low, is enough so that we find some of those around quite often still these days. The Royal Australian Mint product, that were issued directly for circulation, is much harder to find than some of the Woolworths corporate program coins, so we keep looking for those. And the years of low mintage that I'm looking for is 2011, and then the NIFC year that I'm looking for particularly is 1991, where there was no $2 coin issued into circulation. They were put into the mint sets but not into circulation, so I'd like to find one of those. And obviously there are a whole heap of other not intended for circulation $2 coins that have come out, mostly C mint marked, or possibly a Tooth Fairy coin, but I've not seen anyone on the internet or otherwise find those in circulation, so it would be a fantastic find if I could grab one of those out of circulation. And I also wouldn't mind finding a 2019 Jodie Clark effigy as well. That's pretty low minted. And so as we scroll through the coins today, also looking for any errors on the coins. Generally in the $2 coins, the major errors that come up on these denomination are rim cuts, or places where the collar on the minting process has cracked or broken and extruded an extra bit of metal out the side, a rim cud. Found a few of those in recent times, so it's not too bad, but more looking for the colours. It'd be nice to find something to fill into the book, a commemorative, something that is low mintage, and nearly all of the commemoratives are low mintage. There's a couple of high mintage commemoratives, but I don't generally find the high mintage commemoratives. So there's a couple. There's the War Memorial Flame at 5.7 million. You'd think I'd find tons of those around at 5 million. There's scads. But the other ones are generally pretty high mintage. Really love to find a coronation. That'd be fantastic. Get that out of the way relatively early. But the other thing that I like to talk about when we're hunting the $2 coins, because we go through them individually, reverse and obverse, looking a little bit harder than just flicking through looking for the colour. And there's a bit of colour. We've got Bill from the Mr. Squiggle set, and it is in not bad nick either. Quite shiny. That's from 2019. Mr. Squiggle, television show on the Australian government broadcaster, the ABC. But that's a nice coin to find. Bill is a bit harder, those 2019, so starting to get it quite hard to pick up. And in coin news, I found that in the last few days, there has been a determination from the government about what coins are coming out. So I know that there's new coins coming out. I don't know when they're going to come out. Generally, the determinations come out sometimes ready for the next month, but sometimes they can take quite a bit of time as well. There's a 1993. That's a little bit of a low minted year, but that is in terrible condition. Before all the coloured coins at 2 million, that was one of the second lowest mintages around, and I do have a particularly nice example of that, and there is a common commemorative. That's the gold poppy. Look at that, the remembrance gold poppy from 2012. Very dinged up and very smashed on that front there, very dirty. I'll put that down with the on the keeper's row there, but that will most likely go back into circulation because it is in very poor condition. And so yes, in the last few days, a week or so, the government has put out their Federal Register of Legislation determination telling us what the Royal Australian Mint is allowed to produce. So there's new coins coming out. That hasn't happened for a little bit. It's only the third determination for the year, and we're in pretty much the end of May, or actually we're halfway through June now, aren't we? So yeah, what the legislation tells me is that there's going to be a number of 50-cent pieces come out, a number of investment coins, some gold coins. The first one I suppose we can talk about is, oh, that's got a bit of an extra little rim there, but nothing to be, that's a 1999, that's nothing to be particularly worried about. There's a lot of those, and it's just part of the hard strike on that particular one. So the first 50-cent piece that's going to come out, well, on the list anyway, is the 50th anniversary of AC/DC. We've had a few AC/DC coins over the last couple of years, celebrating individual albums. The band itself will get a coloured, uncirculated 50-cent piece dated 2023 with the memorial obverse on it. We'll get a silver antique looking coin as well, 50-cent piece, silver. So that might have a bit of heat on it. We'll see. The 50 cents is not that particularly popular as the $2 coloured coins, but we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the mintage is enough that all of us decent collectors can get something out of that. Look, I've got an ender, a coloured ender, so that'll be good. We'll see if we can start with that one. And there'll also be a 50-cent gold proof coin for the 50th anniversary. So we'll have gold, silver, and a coloured uncirculated 50-cent piece. That'll be nice. And there is that ender there, the Commonwealth Games U coin from the AUNS series from the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham in the UK. 2022 dated coin. That's another piece of colour, another corporate program coin that we seem to find quite a bit of at the moment. Oop, drop that. And I don't even know what year that is. That's 2000 and something, possibly 2005. It's quite smashed up. And then we have a series of 3 other 50-cent pieces, uncirculated 50-cent pieces, and the theme there is Dorothea McKellar, an Australian poet. Alright, I knew the name, and the 3 coins that are coming out, one's called My Country, the other's called The Colours of Light, and the other's called The Dawn, or just Dawn. And something triggered in my mind about My Country, so I had to look it up. Obviously, some of you may or may not know Dorothea McKellar's poetry. You might have heard of her, you might not. But she's a poet that was born in 1885 and was writing poetry in the early 20th century, 1904 to in the 1940s, and she died in 1986 at 83 years old. But she wrote My Country, or what is really called The Core of My Heart. And some of you, if I read the second verse, which I will, I got it up so that I could read the second verse. You will know it as soon as I start reading the second verse. It's a 8-verse poem written by Dorothea while she was in the United Kingdom and was very homesick. And the second verse, if you remember it, if you don't, you listen out. It's I love a sunburned country, a land of sweeping plains, of ragged mountain ranges, of droughts and flooding rains. I love her far horizons, I love her jewel sea, her beauty and her terror, the wide brown land for me. And it goes on, and it's quite lengthy. Well, not really that lengthy in the scheme of things, but it's an iconic Australian poem. There's another, Remember It's Coin. Iconic Australian poem that most people would know at least that verse, if not just the first two lines of that verse. I love a sunburned country, a land of sweeping plains. So that's going to be coming out 3 50-cent coins, probably in a series sometime this year, hopefully. And we'll get to have a few 50-cent pieces out. Also, that will also have the memorial effigy on it. And then there's another few coins, mostly investment coins, that'll be coming out. We'll have a 1 kilogram gold proof coin, the 50th anniversary of the Sydney Opera House. So it seems like all the other Sydney Opera House coins that were slated to be delivered will be delivered at some point, if they're still putting determinations out for that. And then we'll get another couple of other investment coins, silver and gold, for the Australian Dolphin series. We'll get the rough-toothed dolphin in investment gold and silver, investment silver, and a 5th anniversary silver. And there's a 2019 Jodie Clark Aboriginal Elder. It's a low vintage coin, so we'll keep that in the collection. And then we'll get another couple of other investment coins. We'll get a gold investment coin for the Australia Zoo, the white rhinoceros. We'll get a 1 ounce silver coin for that as well from the Royal Australian Mint. And then we'll get one of the Australia's Most Dangerous series, a 5 ounce silver coin and a 1 ounce silver coin. $5 1 ounce silver coin, the Australia's Most Dangerous, the Desert Scorpion. So a little bit to hit the shelves of the Royal Australian Mint over the coming months, maybe June, maybe July, maybe August. We'll see how that goes. There's a 92, that's not the year I want. So finally, the Royal Australian Mint's come out with new coins that we're going to get at some point during the year, which is quite handy. We haven't had any determinations since before April. And so look out for that. That hopefully we'll get some advice on those, maybe in June or July. Look out for those coins. But apart from that, nothing else is really happening. I know that there's still a bit of, or a dearth of coloured coins for the Royal Australian Mint here in Melbourne. I know that other coin collectors are getting a decent amount. Here we have a Possum Magic $2 from 2017, and that's quite the coin. I might look that one up quickly while I'm here, because I know it's a Hush, but I don't know which Hush it is. Hush being the character that is the possum that is there. So which possum is it though? Is it Invisible Hush? I don't think it's Invisible Hush, and it's not the last one. Happy Hush. Yeah, this is the Hush sees her tail again, that's right. So after eating a Vegemite sandwich, Hush can see her tail again, and so she's looking over her shoulder at her tail as she hangs off off that branch. I knew that was it. Oh, no, I didn't. I had no clue. I couldn't remember. But yeah, we have a Hush. Oh, there's another coin. We've got an S coin from the Commonwealth Games again, 2022. So we have the U and the S. Only need the A to make that set. But I'll give away an A if I could get something else from the Royal Australian Mint. It'd be nice to get a Invictus Games, something like that. Because we are, after this, coming up to the last roll. So coin use is pretty much done. New coins coming out, but 50-cent pieces. It seems to be usual in the start of the year. We've had the Henry Lawson series a while back, the Loaded Dog and so forth. We've got now the Dorothea McKellar. '21, very shiny. And so it's coming closer to the time where we might see something coming up in November, which is usually when we get the second coloured coin of the year. Oh, look at that. We have a very, very high grade yellow ring from the 2016 Australian Olympic Team series. Wow, that is in very, very high grade. Almost too high to be shining it straight into the camera. That's very, very nice. Wow. Again, another week of a fair amount of colour. Looking like that one's fairly new, that one's fairly new. That's old, but you don't see it very often. Some of those coloured coins coming back into circulation, possibly because people need to cash in some of their extra coins. But that's pretty much it. But that's a lot of coins. Look at that. That's my plum of the hunt for this hunt. This very, very high grade yellow ring from the 2016 Australian Olympic Team. We also have a very high grade bill from the Mr. Squiggle series in 2019. I've got a Hush Caesar tail from the Possum Magic series in 2017. So definitely decent hunt. We got a low mintage 2019 Jody Clark. We've got a couple of gold poppies, one of which will definitely go back into circulation. We have a U and an S from the Commonwealth Games 2022, relatively new, and a Henry the Octopus from 30th anniversary of the Wiggles from 2021. So 17, 16, 17. Do we have an 18? We have 19. What was in 2008? Oh, that was the Gold Coast Games. We didn't get one of those, but we have 16, 17, 19, 21, 22. Well, we have a 19, and then the older ones. But that's a decent hunt, I must say. I'm very pleased with that. If you enjoyed my hunt, please think about subscribing. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're finding high-grade coins, older coins in your area. That'd be nice to know. But otherwise, I'll be back for more noodling in a couple of days, so I'll see you then. Thanks for that. Bye.